Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you for a album review. This is actually going to be for a new album review that comes out tomorrow, I believe, for Glass Tides' new album, which is called Wake Me Up, that I'm just going to be reviewing for you guys. It's only 10 songs, so it's not going to be that lengthy of a review, hopefully not, unless I have more to talk about with how it's overall sounding. So I'm going to discuss what I listened to for all 10 songs on this new Glass Tides album, Wake Me Up. They're an alternative rock band. So I'm going to let you know what I thought of this new uh, Glass Tides Wake Me Up album. So let's dive into this album review. Now, Wake Me Up, the title track for the album name and all that, which is the first song, it was decent. It's not my personal favorite. Some of the way the lead singer is singing it, I don't know if I'm feeling for, but other than that, the song performs pretty decently. It's not the worst track I've ever heard, so 4 out of 5 for this one. Paranoia actually is pretty catchy. I'll give this one praise. So I'll give this a 5 out of 5. I kind of did enjoy what it was going for. Um, Although there are some verses that may seem a little weak in my personal opinion, but other than that, the lead singer pulled it off pretty well with the drum work and guitar work. So 5 out of 5 for Paranoia. It's pretty catchy for sure. Enough featuring Will King from Wind Waker, which I reviewed their album if you want to go check it out for Love Language, which I think I did a pretty good job on it. I got recognized by the lead singer Will King himself and was saying, "Oh, this is awesome that you gave it praise and all that." So I was pretty stoked that he commented on my review. I was like, "Damn." So other than that, this song's solid. It's not the worst song. Will King, I don't know, he does this rap thing that I'm not sure if I'm feeling for, in my personal opinion. But other than that, I think vocally he sounds pretty good, along with the lead singer from Glass Tides. Sounds pretty good. Uh, so this is a pretty strong track. So 4.5 out of 5. It's solid, but it's not the worst song I've ever heard. Without You is a pretty solid track too. Um, Not sure if I'm feeling for the guy's vocals, the one that's singing in this band. And yeah, you'll have to remind me in the comment section below because I'm fairly new to Glass Tides. I just checked them out to see what I was gonna think of them, and yeah, they're a solid band. They're not the worst thing I've heard. Uh, but there's some moments where the vocals can get a little annoying, and how he's singing the song, it is what it is, I guess. So Without You's getting a 4.5 out of 5. Irritated is got a catchy beat with the drum work and guitar work, and basically the lead singer, like I said, you'll have to remind me in the comment section below because I tend to forget my lead singer's names and all that, or lead singers' names, I meant to say. But still, 4.5 out of 5 for Irritated. It's not so bad. Knowing Me is a solid track too. I'll give this a 4.5 out of 5. It structurally does alright, and execution, I think, with the chorus coming in, I don't know if I'm feeling for it with how the lead singer is singing the chorus, but that's just how I'm feeling. Most of the tracks kind of are solid to decent and pretty good as well. But 4.5 out of 5 for Knowing Me. Black and White was actually solid too. It's not terrible for what it's going for. I thought I was going to like some moments in it, which I do, and with the verses and pre-chorus and the chorus sound pretty strong. So other than that, I think the way he goes with his high-pitched vocal and how it comes out is the main little issue I have with it. But other than that, the track did pretty well, or sort of well. So 4.5 out of 5. Searching is a pretty strong track. Really enjoyed this one. I like how it's sounding overall. And the lead singer does pretty well with his vocals in this song for sure. So 5 out of 5. Endgame was pretty strong too. Another great song in my opinion. So 5 out of 5 for this one. And I'll Be Free was the weakest song on here. Honestly, some of the lyrics are kind of cringe in my opinion with how it's sounding, but other than that, I think it performs decently. Not to the point where I love it. I think Wake Me Up and I'll Be Free are my least favorites, but other than that, the rest of the tracks did solid to pretty good. So I'll give this a 4 out of 5. Overall, I think Glass Tide's Wake Me Up album was a good listen for what it was. I highly recommend you check it out. It's only like 28 and a half minutes, so you're not in for a long listen when it comes out. I think tomorrow or midnight, I believe. But for a score for me, I'm giving Glass Tides' Wake Me Up album an 8 out of 10. This was a good listen for what it went for. Didn't hate majority of it. It's just there's some execution flaws with certain songs and how it's sounding with the lead singer singing them. But other than that, I don't hate it that much. So for those of you that like Glass Tides, I think you're gonna enjoy this album because it's pretty solid. So with that being said, comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of the Glass Tides Wake Me Up album if you've heard it. And if you enjoyed this album review I did for you guys for Glass Tides Wake Me Up, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can. Support the channel. I will be returning to you for another review. I think it's going to be for the Day to Remember You're Welcome re-review. So sorry that I've been putting it off for a bit, and sorry that I didn't do an another review sooner. I just was a little busy trimming back a certain hedge or whatever outside my house, so it was hot outside, honestly. But yeah, it's frickin' summer, honestly. It's just ridiculous. And we're not even in August yet, and it's blazing hot for sure. I'm ready for the fall, honestly, but that's just how I feel. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this Glass Tides Wake Me Up album review. I'm sorry if I slurred my word. I did the best I could to make it as good as possible. I was really surprised with this album. I thought I was gonna be disappointed, but other than that, I think it's a good album for what it is. So, stay safe, guys. Take care. Hope you enjoyed this album review for Glass Tides Wake Me Up. And as always, I will see you in my next review.